Beer and the Lilia.
And they stole the Barats. You know, I would have thought the Barats, like you said, would have been a good pickup for RQ Hoshi, but they're going to go in for the Dairoth instead. I mean, it's some great burst potential, especially up against a beefier composition. There's a lot of frontline composition for Deusvult. The Ruby, the Barats, the Minotaur, all of them able to provide that frontline presence. But the Dairoth, he loves taking it up close and personal. And I think it's a really good decision from the side of RQ Hoshi if they can execute it. But speaking of execution, guys, we are inside of Group A Round 2 in the winners match, currently looking at Deusvult up against RQ Hoshi. This is a possible game set 2-0 sweep in the making for RQ Hoshi if they play their cards right, and we'll be able to move on to stage 2 in the playoffs. Or will we see Deusvult take the world by surprise again? The Rising Stars from M5, placed in 4th place, taken down by Blacklist, able to even out this series 1-1 as we go through the tunnels of the virtual arena. Into the land of dawn we go. Which way will this play out? Who will claim victorious?
Yeah, I wish we had that virtual tunnel so we can go straight into the land of dawn. I mean, this is RQ Hoshi on a match point right now. Deusvult right now. The thing with their lineup is it's good that they have this heavy front line. And it's gonna be up to the Banana here and even possibly Brusco here to pick off Sunset Lover and Hiko. And just as I was saying that, there's the Purifies coming out from Sunset Lover and Hiko just to make sure that they don't get caught up in the setups here by Brusco. And even to a point, the zoning here from Banana will be a problem here. So for RQ Hoshi, their winning condition here is to take down the back lines once this scales up. But as for Deusvult, they have this good early game too that can go at par with RQ Hoshi right now. We don't have first blood just yet, but all these players have been poking at each other. Brusco as well, giving the vision to RQ Hoshi. But here comes Magistar though. Nice knock up, nice take in, and
Whoa.
that's gonna be the first blood being picked up by Deusvult.
A good start for them as well, playing patient and waiting for the opportunity. But now Irad rushing in to the 3-man team of Deusvult, but Octa from afar trying to use the power of Bloom. Does not have level 4, he does not have the black shoes. Needs to be careful. Neither side will fall in that engagement. Deusvult, though, like you said, claiming first blood. As we are looking at a couple of the emblems on the way as well. It's interesting enough, there's 2 concussive blasts and then also 1 brave smite for the side of Deusvult. So they're playing very sustainable and frontline oriented. And then you can say the same thing for RQ Hoshi, except it's a little bit of a flip as there's 2 brave smites and 1 concussive blast for their side, but still a strong frontline presence, which means when it comes to these 5v5 engagements, there's going to be some up close and personal fights.
Wow, Skylar is doing a really good job poking at Hiko here, making sure that he stays under their turret. And now we're going to be seeing a team fight coming in here. Banana going to be forced to use in that Vengeance. Turtle at half HP, made at 1/4. There goes Brusco with the setup. It's going to be Erad picking it up with the Retribution play. But there's goes Magistar. He gets bursted down here from the side of RQ. There's a nice setup here from Sao. Minoan's Fury onto 2, but everyone from RQ Hoshi is still alive. Kid Bomba going to be able to sustain all of that. But Brusco says no. It is going to be just a projection of him. So much pressure from the side of RQ Hoshi. Bomba going to be able to tag this one up. He's able to sustain, but not for long as RQ Hoshi going to be able to pick off Kid Bomba, but for the price of Irad.
Well, I mean, I feel like they kind of won that trade, though, because they got 2 kills for 1 with the full extension of RQ Hoshi really trying to go in for Kid Bomba. I don't really feel like that worked out in their favor like they planned it to. Oh my goodness! Hiko able to take down Skylar, but Sunset Lover, a sniper in the making with this Navaria.
This is exactly why you need to take it down. You need to take down Sunset Lover, and that's the thing. This is the mission for Brusco and Banana and even Erad here to take down the back lines. And so far, Deusvult has been keeping up here with RQ Hoshi. And there goes the setup here from Brusco. Hiko did not pop in that Purify just yet, knowing that Sao is in the vicinity. Gets in that nice knock-up. The snipes coming out from the backside from Sunset Lover. Chunks Brusco to 1 HP, forced to back away 30 seconds before the next turtle is up. And so far, Deusvult is actually looking pretty good here in the gold lane.
Everybody from Deusvult, except for Kid Bomba so far, getting a piece of the pie. They all have 1 kill. Spread across the board so far, 4-2, leading by 2 kills overall, but only down by 400 gold. RQ Hoshi still maintaining the gold despite the kill difference, as they were able to take that turtle in that first engagement. Now, Hiko was able to get the first kill over onto Skylar. Normally you see Skylar have the advantage in the gold lane compared to most marksmen. And I would say Deusvult is up to a good start. Now, the question is, can they maintain their slight lead, or do we see RRQ Hoshi take this turtle yet again and be able to gain control of the early phase?
Yep, you just called it. RRQ Hoshi, just like that, takes it in with the retribution. I do like the vision being provided here by Sunset Lover, but the way that RRQ Hoshi contained that turtle pit, they aren't able to get in. Like, Brusco was there just waiting in for the setup. Like, even the members here at Deusvult, the tankiest members, are gonna have second thoughts before they try to get it in. Here comes Magister with the engage. It's gonna be the nice Minoan Spewer on the 3. That's gonna be Brusco. Irad checking up all of the damage. He's gonna be forced out, but gets tugged in there by Magister. That's gonna be Deusvult taking down Irad once again. Nice trade-offs there, but it's still gonna be RRQ Hoshi just leading by a 400 gold lead. Let's take a look at that instant replay here.
Yeah, putting RRQ Hoshi on a trampoline with that Minoan Fury triple knockup, sending them straight to the moon. 5-2 so far, first 5 minutes, and RRQ Hoshi able to take both turtles, but falling short on these kills. They are still ahead of gold though, making up the advantage from having these neutral objectives is keeping them in this game and in a slight lead. Hiko off to a good start. Like we said, able to get a kill onto Skylar, may delay the late game for carry. Looking at Irad, not off to the best start either. 1-2-1, already finding 2 deaths so far. Magister, 2-1 so far on the scoreboard. Highest kills in the game overall. And really outscaling so far inside of the jungle.
Yeah, but Banana's just like diving right in with his yo-yo. Even on the bottom side, that's gonna be a lot of pressure. Black Shoes being popped here by Octa. Sky's just be chalking down that tower onto the bottom side, able to take it in, but it's still alive with 1 HP as RRQ creating in that pressure on the bottom side, understanding that there's gonna be that power spike too from Hiko, right? And if they don't, they kind of leave him unchecked. He's going to be able to wreak havoc here up against RRQ once it comes to the late game.
Yeah, and now the next turtle does spawn in. This will be the third one of the game. Both so far have gone to RRQ Hoshi. Is the third time the charm for Deusvult, or will they let another one slip through their fingers? As you already seen RRQ Hoshi in a great position for the contest. Brusco waiting to hit that spatial migration. You can just feel him itching for the setup. Astro Echo connects though. 3-man set over there from Sunset Lover from afar.
Yo, Banana here. You know, when that CC is just using that, it looks so innocent, right?
God.
Look at the damage it's causing, even up against Sao. And right now, Banana, Brusco goes in with the dive, gets in Kid Bomba. And that's going to be RRQ picking up 2 kills for the price of none. Hiko! Forced use in that Blazing Duet. Not able to take anything in as Irad confirms the kill. RRQ Hoshi going to be able to take the prime position once again to the turtle. This is the thing that RRQ has been doing since game number 1. Taking in objectives after objectives as Deusvult cannot take anything in. 2k gold lead, now making that a 3k lead up against Deusvult.
Yeah, and keeping them in the game and also putting Skylar ahead in gold, now above Hiko by 1,000, even though he took a death over him in the early phase. But now with the scoreboard equalized and the economy leading into the favor of RRQ Hoshi, they may be able to open up this map more in their favor as they took a turret on the bottom side. But Kibamba very low. Sawo with the knock up the Minoan Fury 2-man set onto RRQ Hoshi. Skylar will take him down though. Magister is connected. Death is welcome. Finds Brusco. Blazing Duet from Hiko. Rushing on to Skylar. May be able to get him. Does get the kill. Deusvult claiming the lead 7-6 in terms of kills, but still down by gold. Sunset Lover is going to connect with Astro Echo. I'm offended. Connect. Irad very low. Bomba on the chase. Banana taking him down. Hiko very low. Vengeance proc by Banana. Sunset Lover will find Irad. You're going to see Banana able to get out of there as well, providing a lot of presence with this CC, a major annoyance so far, harassing Deusvult.
Yeah, this Banana hasn't left the jungle side here at Deusvult, just making sure that Magister and Sawo are contained while the rest of RRQ has been just working in those towers after towers. 2 towers taken in by the side of RRQ Hoshi, even though the gold lead is not that much. What RQ Hoshi has more here is gonna be the turret takes. And this is the same thing that they had. Turrets objective gaming is gonna be the thing here. 30 seconds before the Lord, and with the space created here by RQ Hoshi, they should be able to take in this Lord. With Deusvult having a harder time to contest up against this. What can you say about the items here though? But speaking of the items, Kid Bomba though, gotta be getting it from Brusco here, as it's gonna be a 2v1 situation with Kid Bomba unable to do anything at that point.
Yeah, and speaking of the items, Skylar will pick up that Demon Hunter sword. Will be able to soak into that Barats with that high HP pool. He does have the Corrosion Scythe, and on top of that, the Golden Staff. A lot of core items working in his favor as he takes the tier 2 turret on the top side.
Oh, nice setup there by Sabo. Banana as well. Popping in that Vengeance. Astral Echo from the backside. Sao's gonna get chased here by Banana and Irad. I can't believe that the CC is causing that much damage, forcing the rest of the members here, Deusvult, to actually back away. Not only that, the Glooms coming out from Octa is starting to hurt a lot too. They take in the mid tower right before this first Lord, and RQ Hoshi is gonna looking to take this Lord in, with Deusvult actually backing it away. Brusco finds another setup here onto Kid Bomba. Irad working up on that Lord, and just like that, deleted from the map. Kid Bomba gonna get taken out as Deusvult not even able to get near the Lord, as RRQ Hoshi will be taking in this first Lord of the game.
Taken every single neutral objective so far, haven't lost a single turret, and now leading by 1 kill and also up 4,000 gold. RRQ looking stronger than ever, holding that flag for Indonesia. Deusvult now forced on the back end, needs to have a counter response to be able to turn this game back around into their favor. Hiko on a one-on-one up against Banana. Sawa joining the party, wants a piece of it, wants to make a Banana split. But you are going to see a little bit of split on the map. Deusvolt's taking it in the mid lane up against RRQ. Brusco with Space Migration, not going to be able to connect. Sunset Lover does hit though with the Astral Echo and the snipe from the Astral Meteor. Man, some heavy presence as we are seeing the Lord on the top side make his way to the base of Deusvult.
Yeah, no, Sunset Lover here hasn't been picked off just yet, standing at a 204. So RQ Hoshi has to kind of respect that too. Like every single time they go for a clash, you got that Astral Echo, and by the time that Sunset Lover will be able to pick in either a Divine Glaive or even those magic damage penetration items, it's gonna be really hard, right? RQ Hoshi looking to take in the Lord. As long as they can take it, as long as they can take all these major objectives, they should be able to pressure out the lanes here of Deusvult. Map control totally for the side of RQ Hoshi. 6 turrets, and all the Lords, all of the turtles went to the side of RRQ Hoshi. 37k lead for them, as Deusvult is holding on for their dear lives to extend this to a game number 3.
Yeah, and there's a lot of insurance for the side of RQ Hoshi, right? You mentioned map control and their turrets. I mean, they have every single turret still standing, and we are 12 minutes in. Deusvolt's not able to execute into their game plan jumping into this match, but hey, they may be able to turn it around if they play a little bit passively. They're definitely gonna have to play for the late game though. They can't really continue to contest. I mean, the gold is just way out there now, up by 5,000 for the side of RQ Hoshi as you're looking at some of those items on the board, but they are gonna take the fight. Brusco not gonna connect with the spatial migration, decides to disengage. We are gonna see this Lord spawning in the next 40 seconds. Sunset Lover with the Astral Echo connects to Octa and will hit Banana, but do they take the fight? Hiko does. Rushes in, chips a little bit of damage on a Banana though. He's not worried about it. This man's just rotating around with CC with ease.
Yeah, it's a 10k for Skylar in comparison to Hiko actually. Yeah, Hiko only has like less than 10,000 here, so that in itself, Skylar has managed to pick up all the items that you need. And you know, you mentioned late game. This is definitely gonna go to the carry, right? All these tanky heroes can be melted down, not unless you get that two-man setup, the chain CC combination from either Sawo and Kid Bomba here. RQ Hoshi wasting no time, knowing that, respecting the fact too that they have the late game heroes here for the side of Deusvult. They're knocking up this Lord, 1/4 HP already. For the side of Deusvult, they're waiting for the proper time to come in, but they aren't able to get in. They're waiting for some type of play.
Ooh.
Astral Echo, but that's gonna be RQ Hoshi getting in that Lord for free, and Deusvult just gonna be letting that one slide this time. 43k gold for the side of RQ, as Deusvult just struggling to even contain their lanes as of this point.
I don't know how many more punches Deusvult's going to be able to take. Is RQ Hoshi very aggressive and winning every single trade? I don't think they've lost a single trade so far. Looking at Kid Bomba, this is the second time he's picked up this Ruby. The last time it wasn't as effective, and it's looking like a repetitive pattern. I mean, he's 0-5-5, highest deaths on this game so far, and hasn't really been able to provide a crucial set with the I'm Offended that Deusvult is kind of relying on, as we are now going to see the Lord make his way down the mid lane.
Yeah, here it is. RQ Hoshi knocking in the doors. Brusco once again with a setup onto Magister, and Skylar's gonna pick up the kill. Lord is knocking in the base of Deusvult as Skylar's gonna be chunking in that tower really, really fast. Inhibitors are gonna be going down here as RQ Hoshi just wasting no time, creating all the pressure on all of the lanes here. Man, this is gonna be really hard. Brusco just setting up the place here for their damage deals to be able to do the thing. And now here comes Samo with the setup. And the flickers out and the purifies is gonna nullify all of that, as RQ Hoshi gonna still be pressuring in all of the lanes as Deusvult
Sunset
unable
Lover, though,
to do anything at this point. Hiko goes in for the Blazing Duet from the backside. Banana gonna be able to soak that up, but Sunset Lover with that snipe kill, able to pick off one, and now Brusco in trouble too. Jumps right
Brusco!
out, one half HP as Kid Bomba goes in for the flicker. Brusco goes down, and that's gonna be it. Deusvult claps back against RQ.
A big turnaround, miscalculation from the side of RRQ Hoshi, and it may cost them some grounding on the land of Dawn as Deusvult's now in control. Will they be able to claim some of these turrets and push to their base? It looks like they are going for it down the mid lane. Astro Echo does connect for the slow on a Banana, on an Octa. Sunset Lover will be able to take the tier 1 turret.
Wow, this is a 4-man rotation coming in from Deusvult. 2 turrets just like that. Hiko gonna be taking in a lot of the damage coming out from Octa. And that is gonna be RQ Hoshi picking up another kill. Turrets are going down one by one. The turret's also exposed here from the side of Deusvult. They don't have that inhibitor onto the top side. 30 seconds in. This should be RQ Hoshi still getting in that prime position for the Lord. They have to watch out for the snipes here coming out from Sunset Lover. 305. He hasn't been shut down just yet.
I love how Banana just walked down the mid lane and the entire team of Deusvult said, oh, I don't want no parts of that. We're just going to go all the way back to the base. And away they went, as now they're back on the defensive stance. That slight advantage that they had now turned back around against them. Banana picking up the immortality. Brusco having it as well. A little bit of a extra blanket of security as they are getting ready to take this Lord.
Yeah, look at how fast Skylar's chucking in that Lord. They should be able to take this one. Not unless they're going to be a steal. They're way too far. As RQ Hoshi going to be stealing the deal once again, taking in the second Luminous Lord of this game.
Yeah, able to claim that Lord, which will put him in a great advantage to possibly be able to close this out. RQ Hoshi, one step away from making it to stage 2 in the playoffs. Deusvult needs to find a way to contest. Can they stop this Luminous Lord in the full 5-man team of Viva RRQ? Look at Banana already ready, trying to bait out some of that utility before the Lord makes his way into the base.
Brusco again with the setup. He finds one. He finds Hiko. Not gonna be able to pop in that Purify just to save it in for something else. But right now, Astral Echo is gonna connect. Lord is gonna be marching in the base. They should be able to chunk this down, but lots of pressure coming in from the side of Deusvult. They're tanking up all the bursts coming out from Hiko and even Sunset Lover. But the base is exposed. They only have one inhibitor left here, and RQ Hoshi's gonna be backing away, respecting the damage coming out from Deusvult too.
Yeah, but you are seeing Deusvult starting to be able to defend very well. I mean, RQ Hoshi is down to 2 of their inhibitors for the mid and bottom side. And now this is officially the late game, meaning it's going to boil down to who can execute a little bit better. And now you're starting to see Deusvult ready to take the fight over to RRQ Hoshi. They're not playing defensive anymore. It's time to play ball.
Look at the
Octa
damage.
forced to use the black shoes. You already see Astro Echo connect to 3 members. That is going to be Irad, Octa, and Brusco with a little bit of that slow. Kid Bomba rushing in, needs to get a good I'm Offended, needs to get the set Deusvult is looking for, but Brusco finds it first. Facial migration in with the Violent Requiem, able to get out, 50% HP. There goes Magister, death is welcome. Connects to the wall for the stun. Blazing wet from Hiko into the back line. Almost takes out Brusco, still alive. Irad very low. Magister needing to get back. Vengeance proc by Banana.
Oh, look at
Finding
Banana,
his way
though.
into the team of Deusvult. Immortality's been proc. Octa in the mid lane finds Kimbaba. Hiko finds Banana. Sunset Lover with the Astral Echo does connect, and that'll be a 1-for-1 trade for both sides, but they are not done. Trying to close the distance on Brusco, forcing out the spatial migration.
It is a 5k gold lead still in favor of RRQ Hoshi. The XP laner for the XP laner. The shutdown is going to be a big thing here for Deusvult. The shutdown gold going to go towards their side. Looking at the items here again, this is the point of the game. 19 minutes in, you got those immortalities up. It's going to be really hard to get that pick off. Not to mention the purifies here that Brusco has been doing up against either Sunset Lover or Hiko. Sunset Lover has picked up that Blood Wings too, adding up to the shield and the magic damage it can provide for the team. Low kill scores count actually for both sides, so it is going to be a matter of execution here once it reaches this mid to late game. And RQ Hoshi just going to be positioning themselves here in the Lord Pit, making sure that they take it in before Deusvult. Astral Echo has been committed tier 2, and RQ Hoshi not going to commit anything just yet.
And this is the chance they were looking for this entire game. Deusvult may have a shot to even out this series up against RRQ Hoshi. This will all boil down to this play right here inside of the Lord Pit. And you are seeing Irad already pulling the aggro, trying to force the side of Deusvult to engage, but they are playing passive. They are waiting, both sides, looking for a mistake to happen, looking for an opportunity to engage, but still play, goes out. Just migration, Brusco connected for the knockup, but only catches Sawo. Didn't get what he was looking for. Will disengage. Lord at 50% HP. Debu now having control.
They're still going
right
for it.
on it. Big stun on a Brusco. Immortality being proc. Irad trying to get in there for the retreat. Sunset Lover will get a kill. Magister is going to claim it for Deusvult. Hiko taking down Skylar. Irad, Immortality being proc alongside Hiko side by side. But Hiko gets the double. Finds the kill. 15-12 on the scoreboard, and Deusvult has done it. They have turned this game around. RRQ Hoshi on the defense.
Let's take a look at that instant replay. What just went down? Brusco was punished there. Magister landing in that nice Detona's welcome onto Irad before he could actually pop in that retribution. The burst is just too much here. And now Deusvult, the timers are ticking. It's down to Banana to defend this one. As Deusvult, they're looking to end this, to turn things around, to take us to a game number 3. They're knocking in the base. They can go for a straight push here. Steph, they're knocking, and they want us to defend SR. Deusvult gonna be taking in game number 2. We're gonna be heading towards a game number 3. Ladies and gentlemen, we have a series.
That's right, as you are seeing Deusvult knocking on the doors for RRQ, letting them know